4:55, welcome back to Sunrise. I'm Ted Noah. We're covering breaking news on the roads right now.
We already have a big backup on I-4 in a really busy spot.
Yeah, you guys know because you have to drive through this area. Westbound I-4 going from Altamont Springs into Maitland. Busy, busy, busy. At a crash that's blocking 2 left lanes. And you know what that means. You're going to have to add a lot of extra time to your drive.
But Ted Noah is following that breaking news for us in the traffic center. Ted?
Yeah, you saw us started off with that at the top of the show. It's up Princeton Street, right around John Young Parkway. Have a deadly crash investigation happening right now. OPD's handling it. It involves 2 Lynx buses. Here's what we know so far.
What we are not looking forward to, and unfortunately we've been talking about it for hours, Ted, westbound I-4 right now completely shut down.
Yeah, it's right by OBT, and the reason why, a semi on its side.
Now we have the Turnpike shut down. Ted, what's happening out there?
Guys, it's just south of the 528 OBT area. You can see this live shot here from the Turnpike southbound. There's a car fire. Now, you can see here on the right side of the big west wall, they're still hosing the vehicle down. There's still some smoke coming from it. A little while ago, this thing was fully engulfed. It was a big, big fire, and Turnpike is reduced to basically a standstill at this time, as you could see from the screen grab from a little while ago when the fire was still happening and the crews were just getting there and trying to put it out. It's a mess right now. So southbound, you don't have access beyond the area of the 528. You're going to have to get off at OBT, take that south, and get back on a little bit farther south, maybe around Osceola Parkway instead.
Ted?
All right, right now we have a live camera of I-95 in Brevard County. A couple things to point out. One, to bring home what Amy was talking about, some of us waking up to rain and a little bit of reduced visibility here. Keep those low beams on in southern Brevard County going through the 192 area, and give yourself some extra time, because if you notice here on the right side, northbound slowing down a bit, that ongoing road work by 192 has a right lane block. So a couple extra minutes there in South Brevard. Looking at I-4 westbound at the Osceola Orange County line here, getting off at 536. Have a crash on the ramp. For a while, this one was pretty bad. They were trying to get it off to the side, and it had the ramp blocked off. But westbound's a little bit slow between 535 and 536 as people are curious and stopping and taking a peek. You're going to hit the brakes on I-4 westbound if you have to go from Seminole to Orange a little bit more than the usual this early, because there was an earlier crash on I-4 westbound just west of Maitland Boulevard. Right now, about an extra 15 to 20 to go from Lake Mary into Winter Park, so be prepared for that for the morning drive. Guys, back to you. One of the Lynx buses was stalled on the westbound side of Princeton Street near John Young Parkway when it was struck by another Lynx bus. One of the drivers passed away, and the other driver was taken to the hospital with injuries. Now, while the investigation is happening, the westbound side of Princeton Street is blocked off, so you'll have to use maybe Silver Star instead. That's your best alternate. It's right there, just a little bit north. Just use that instead to get around it. Eastbound side of Princeton can get through in this area. We will keep you up to date with updates as we receive them here on West 2 News.
There we go.
Oh,
the penguins are running the roost around these parts.
Go ahead, Ted.
All right. We got an interview with Kayla Becker and SeaWorld.
Oh my gosh, don't step on a penguin, Ted.
I'm sorry, little guy. I didn't even see that one. Oi, okay.
Behind you.
Now, Turnpike. We have trouble on the Turnpike, folks, this morning, southbound near the 528. Also, Polk into Osceola, keeping an eye on that for you for that eastbound drive that gets congested. Not looking too bad right now. Really, downtown Orlando is the busiest spot. That was not supposed to air. I was just talking about that Friday the 13th. I wanted to show the traffic chopper, but traffic system is not working. So it is Friday the 13th.
All right, Ted.
I swear that was not
amazing.
supposed to happen.
Thank you for that.